you try, you know, to keep that childlike attitude towards.
Is that a big part of why you do it? It keeps you in touch with a good place, a good space inside of your...
Yeah, we were talking about that last night, being musicians, weren't we?
Yeah.
It's great. It's great to call yourself a musician, although Ray and I were saying that we didn't dare actually put that on our passports for probably 20 years, because you don't really feel you've ever arrived as a musician. It's a work in progress, you know. I mean, we're rock musicians, you know, but I mean, you meet classical players or like these Indian people, I mean, you feel we're not worthy, you know.
Yeah.
Well, playing with Tony last night, the fiddle player, I mean, just wonderful stuff, you know.
Well, you had Tony, and there was also a guy playing...
Brendan O'Sullivan.
Brendan, he's playing the accordion.
Yeah.
And those two gentlemen will be here Friday, June 3rd, starting at what time? About 8?
At about 8 is when there's an opening act going on.
Showtime, yeah, it's 8. We're on at about 10.
You're on at 10?
9:30 and 10 we're on.
With Mr. DeMarco and Mr. O'Sullivan?
Yes, correct.
And
so we'll be doing like almost a Celtic flavour, because some of our songs, like we were saying earlier, they're rooted in folk, and they've got this kind of English kind of vibe, and they lend themselves very well to that kind of augmentation musically.
From what I understand, this isn't something you always do, so this is a special treat.
Yeah, this is special.
Yeah, special treat for us too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell. Last night when you were rehearsing and I had the opportunity to watch you, you guys looked like you were having a lot of fun.
Yeah, we were loving it. It's really different. And you know, we did actually do an acoustic album in the early 90s called Bare Bones, and that we dipped into it a little bit, but we were saying, you know, it was so much fun last night, we'd actually love to go out on the road and do a tour like that, you know, play some different venues and take the music in a different area. I mean, it's a whole world out there, you know.
You guys can go on forever, really. You could go
well,
on
I'd
forever.
like to be playing. I don't know about you. I'd like to be playing when I'm 70, you know, 75. I mean, go to Ireland, you see guys in the bars playing there. It's great, you know.
It's a good way of
why
life.
not? Country players, blues players go on forever.
And it seems to me you learned how to deal with the road. You didn't get caught up in just the party mode. I'm sure there was a phase in your life where but I could tell you look reasonably healthy to me. You must have learned.
But we don't overdo things. Not anymore, anyway.
Yeah, we
in the bog last night.
I got bogged. But,
the bog would turn Gandhi into a drunk, I think.
But, no, we've been through all the. I mean, the first American tour that we did was, or I did, was opening for the Who on the Tommy tour, and that was just like,
God.
Welcome to America, rock and roll mayhem, you know. And Keith Moon. In fact, somebody just wrote to me and asked me for some Moon quotes, and I've got some photographs of when he burst into my room with a submachine gun and stuff like that. It was like every night you didn't know what was going to. So we got into that whole. That was a great period for rock and roll. But now I think we enjoy the traveling. We enjoy the food a lot now, and we actually pay attention to where we are. In the early days, we didn't know where we were. You know? I would be in Des Moines, Iowa. I could have been anywhere, you know, in the States. I mean, now we do enjoy the traveling.
It's a totally different sort of buzz, in a way. Get in touch with different cultures, different cities, different people.
Your eyes are open now to what's around you.
That's excellent.
Pleasure from doing things.
You guys are fortunate to be able to do this.
We are very fortunate.
Yeah, we are.
Very aware of that.
And I'm fortunate to have you on the show. By the way, in case you've forgotten, you're watching Stories, Wisdom, and Recipes, and we have Wishbone Ash here. In honor of Ashfest 2005, this weekend, June 3rd and 4th, Friday and Saturday. If you buy a ticket, $25 gets you access to everything going on here for the 2 days. And you actually can go downstairs from, I believe, 12 noon to 12 midnight. There'll be music and crafts, arts for free. You can just walk in and check out that scene. So please do. We're right here on, well, we have nothing to do with it, really. All of a sudden, I'm becoming part of the whole plan. Right here on Adams Avenue, the Moonshine, live at the Moonshine.